Dude, you know what? Shave your beard off, wear that hat with your curls, and you look like
look just like Auston Matthews.
Throw on some fucking...
throw on some Sperry topsiders and some fucking high socks.
And some deck shoes.
Yeah. Why would I want to, though?
Because
he looks like an idiot.
That guy box.
He definitely... Yeah. Maybe.
That's why. A lot of it.
No, man. Austin,
that guy's in Arizona drying up pussy. Like, that's how good he's doing.
I told you this was going to be crazy. Seriously. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Buzzed and Baked. Today we got a really special one, right? Before we even get into it, this is going to be over the top, uncensored, probably pretty vulgar. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some drinks.
Yeah.
We're going to get stoned. We're going to talk some hockey.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Here's your obnoxiously, comedically large water.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
Shout out to Wendy's.
Not a sponsor.
Wendy's Burger's going to be ready.
So we got the boys from Cooking Bacon Shirtless.
Let's go.
Podcast here. Yeah, these are my longtime friends. These guys host a hilarious podcast.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and they recently just put one out here that is about car sales. 2 car salesmen, used and new. And I'm telling you right now, like, obviously, if you need a new car or used car, hook me up. I'll give you their details. But the podcast episode itself, if you're in the market for a car, these guys drop some knowledge. It's funny. It's absolutely hilarious. And you learn a ton from this. So check out their podcast. And this is actually my center in Shell. Brody Meats.
Brody Meats.
Yeah.
The only.
And
yes, there is.
Right winger here.
What offensive name are you going under tonight?
I'm gonna.
Which one? Go ahead.
I'm gonna go. Wilma Dickfit is gonna be my name for
your go-to.
Wilma. Well, I'm excited, man. Thank you for having us here.
Awesome. Let's get a cheers going here.
Yeah.
How many drinks do you got there going?
He's got a couple.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Cheers to you guys too for joining. This is going to be fun. Yeah. And first up on the docket, how are you guys liking 21?
I think I like it. I didn't really play a whole lot of 20, so I'm going
only
off
January 3rd.
Yeah, I'm going off of 19. So, but I like it. I enjoy it. I mean, it's when you're not winning, the game's broken. And when you're winning, the game's great. So I lose a lot, so the game's fucking broken. They haven't figured out how to stop some glitch goals and stuff like that. But you got to adapt. There's people that are just fucking good at that one thing, and those are the people that.
That's all they've been doing since NHL 13.
Won't make me break headsets and controllers.
First of all, I have ADD, so we got to try and figure out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but what move is this in hockey? If you know what hockey is, what move is that?
Yo, I was just saying.
It's not one. He got fucking turned out.
Puck's way over here.
Yeah, puck's there, and this is Hank Sedin, one of the best. Just gummed up.
Yeah. I was saying to Coleman the other day, I had a couple of them out when we filmed another video. None of the figures that they are doing hockey plays. No. They're literally just like...
Well, they're all mid-shot. These guys are all mid...
The goalies are the best.
Except Pete. I don't know what PK is doing. I don't think
you just kind of have to figure
knows
it
what
out.
He's doing either.
Yeah.
No. PK's lost right now. He's lost in the woods. Without Lindsey Vonn anymore.
Yeah.
You think about it, because you play a very stay-at-home style.
Yeah, what do you think about Joe?
With a bit of offensive flair. What do you think?
So...
I'm
having a hard time with it. I think even myself I absolutely hammer the poke check. I've always been big on the manual poke check. I know how to aim. I know how to knock the puck off a player's stick. And I feel like I should be rewarded when I do so. However, man, poke checks are really strong in this game. And I feel anytime you have to get any type of offense going, it's nearly impossible to get past guys unless you're doing crazy dekes. Some sort of like risky...
Some sort of between the leg nonsense.
Yeah,
that
you can't glide as well past, and it's really hard to score. And I feel like the AI or the AI goalie or the however it works out, the programming works out, is looking for those specific moves that are gonna, I don't know, get the goalie going, and then a goal goes. And you don't get rewarded for dumping the puck in, cycling it around, getting it to the point, getting a shot, trying to get a tip.
No,
you don't get rewarded for making those nice plays around the net.
You're making a hockey play, and then all of a sudden you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden, we're making a hockey play down in the end, we're possessing the puck, and then all of a sudden, at the point, like, say, you get poked, somebody gets poked, the puck goes, and then they're on an odd man rush, and everybody on their team suddenly has all of the speed.
Yeah.
And then it's a cross crease for a goal.
Yeah.
And then, even though we've got 34 shots on net and 950 hours time on attack, we're losing 7-0 to 7 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm also finding there actually is more so than ever in the last few years, guys that really know how to find that perfect player style that's like 6 foot
meta.
6'5", 220, and like fast as Paul Byron somehow.
Yeah.
And it's
It's funny that you bring up Paul Byron just because Hab.
Yeah.
Like nobody else is faster than Paul Byron. Connor McDavid's not in the conversation. Like that lady that skated at the All-Star game and fucking murder that thing.
Yeah.
13-3, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who was that? Let's talk about her.
I don't remember.
I don't think off the top of my head.
That's not on your
awful.
fucking taped underneath the desk notes, is it?
No, it's definitely not in my notes.
Hold that, buddy.
Yeah, we're not here to shit on EA, though. I have been, like, I would say NHL 19 had it.
Guys, we bought the fucking game. We bought the game. They don't care now.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? We spent...
Not a sponsor.
We spent, what, $80? Well, depending on where you bought it, disc or online. We paid $80 for the game.
Yeah.
They got our money.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, they got us.
We can shit on them all they want.
In terms of gameplay, though, 19 I thought had it good. 20 wasn't bad. I mean, Auston Matthews is on the fucking cover, but I mean, I had to look at his fucking ugly mug here.
What do you want to talk about?
A whole year.
Dude, Auston Matthews is a beauty.
This guy's a Habs fan.
Yeah, that's true.
I am, but I can appreciate good hockey players. And Auston Matthews, what a fucking
hasn't been a good hockey player since his first shift in his first game.
What a stud.
His first game, I'm a Habs fan. And I am an ignorant Habs fan.
Yeah.
Which means Montreal does right. And then when you're not a Hab anymore, you fucking sucked for us anyway.
One of those.
Patrick Waugh.
Immediate
You fucking
rival, immediate enemy.
Fuck off, Patrick Waugh. Like, you ditched us after 93, wasn't it right after the 93 season? To fucking go with the next best team.
They won a couple cups.
Yeah, fuck him though.
Dude, Patty Waugh is like one of my favorite players
Awesome.
ever. You want to fucking go.
Well, I hate to fucking rattle some cages.
Yeah, exactly. How do we move away from Auston Matthews so quick? I just don't like he's a good player.
Yeah.
But I don't like him.
Dude, the high shorts, the fucking mustache, just the whole cut of this guy.
Did you see the new fucking, he's got the full sleeve now?
Oh, it's what a fucking beauty, man.
He's out here looking like he's trying to, like,
dude,
be in the
you know what? Shave your beard off,
City
wear that hat with your curls, and you look
like
you
look just like Auston Matthews.
Throw on some fucking...
throw on some Sperry topsiders and some fucking eyes
and some deck shoes.
Yeah. Why would I want to, though?
Because
he looks like an idiot.
That guy box.
He definitely, maybe.
That's why. A lot of it.
No, man. Awesome.
That guy's in Arizona drying up pussy. Like, that's how good he's doing. He just, it's a desolate valley of just after puck bunnies. I've just been like
wearing Matthews jerseys.
With an autograph on their ass cheek, and then it's just and like a handprint on the other one, and a what's it called? One of those disclosure forms.
Yeah.
See, I told you this was going to be crazy. Seriously. And this is just the beginning. So anyway, this guy's over here loving Auston Matthews. Habs fan.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I appreciate good hockey. I appreciate good hockey players.
I'd love him if he came over.
He's an incredible hockey player. I won't take that away from him, that's for sure. The goals he scores, like how he can snipe, man. Like
his release
catch and release is just
he's got great hands.
Yeah.
Great hands.
And he's
so does
big
Ovechkin,
body and he can move and he's
a younger Ovechkin.
Yeah.
But not as good.
Plus he's at center too. And he's slowly getting better at the center.
Dude, he's fucking young. Yeah. He's a young fucking gun. And he's only gonna get better. Yeah. That's the thing about these young
I might
guys.
like him once he's playing for Arizona. Because that's...
You think he's gonna go there?
Oh yeah, that's his home.
Really?
He still has a home in Arizona, he has a home in Toronto.
Yeah, he's got 4 years left on his contract, I think.
He's going to finish out his life.
Free agent.
His life is going to Arizona. He's going to be like a Shane Doan.
Yeah, he's going to be like, I'm chilling on the beach. Like,
really?
Even with this personality.
On the beach? Have you been to Arizona? It's a desert.
Why would you want to stay in Toronto?
There's no water.
Like,
no, but don't stay in Toronto. But don't go to Arizona. What?
Yeah, that's true.
That's where he's from, bro.
Dude, yeah, it doesn't matter.
He can have Auston Matthews.
Been the greatest.
Dude, okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. From a business standpoint, you're not starting Auston Matthews School for kids that can't read good in Toronto. You're starting that in Arizona where your roots are, right? If you're Auston Matthews, you're into starting businesses and charities and all that stuff that hockey players do with their money.
I see you, yeah, of course.
So with his roots there, when he goes, he's going to always want to go back because he's going to want to have that Auston Matthews hockey school when he's retired. And wants to be from that place because he wants kids from that place to have the chance that he had. So he's always going to want to go home. You're always going to want to go home and do something for the people that gave something to you.
But you have an off-season. You got an off-season. Like you can do an
off season to mold a child's future.
Yeah, you're an NHL player, dude. They're looking up to you. Know what I mean?
You just walk in the room for 3 minutes. Hey kids, it's off season, so I'll make this quick. I go to fucking Auston Matthews hockey school, and the first time I see him, is fucking, hey kids, I'll make this quick. Golf club in his fucking hand. I'm about to hit the links, but you can be who you want to be. Grow a mustache.
It all depends on what, I guess, the team does in that time to, you know what I mean?
If they don't fucking win a cup, it's not his fault.
I think there's a lot of pressure in Toronto. I think he could end up dealing with a lot of bullshit if they don't win a cup here. And then why wouldn't you go and play for Arizona? I mean, like, I would actually have a lot of respect for him if he tried to revive that
like a Shane
franchise.
Doan.
Yeah, like a Shane Doan. Like if he goes into Arizona and they happen to get a new arena and then he goes there, I would have mega respect for Auston Matthews. But maybe he goes and just plays in California somewhere.
Yeah, like who fucking cares what he does?
I mean,
you do.
He's over here. He stayed with Toronto.
No. Why? I would love to see him somewhere else.
You just want one of these where he's doing a fucking fucked up hockey.
I do. I'm going to go get one.
Yeah, go get one.
Big 30, 34 on his back.
Oh, yeah, Poppy. 34. Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough about Auston Matthews. I can't deal with that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna puke or piss on you. One of them.
That's disgusting.
You're disgusting. You're like an Auston Matthews. Yeah. Back to you, Matthew.
Yeah. We got World Juniors going. Have you guys been catching?
I don't know what game I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm on TSN. It doesn't say in the description whether it's.
Can't tell from the jerseys. There's a lot of red and white.
I can tell. Sorry, I feel like I was. Excuse me, one moment here.
I fell asleep during the Canada game.
So here you go.
One?
He doesn't know.
I gotta say though, as much I'm a hockey fan, like I'm obsessed, and I can still somewhat enjoy watching Canada dominate every single game they play. Even in the close ones, they've still dominated, but I can totally see why some people would find it like
a
excruciating, even if it's Canada.
I saw that video you posted. Okay.
Yeah.
That video about the when you started out with the fucking they want to have less teams.
Yeah.
And
it's a joke. You have to have.
Yeah. Buddy, if there wasn't Latvia in the fucking World Juniors, who the fuck are we going to shit on?
Who are we going to shit on? He says. Some of those are the best games. But who's going to sit down and watch
16 to 2?
No, but you know what? I think they should keep more teams because you look at on some of these teams like Latvia, for example.
Kazakhstan doesn't even have ice.
Like some of these young goalies are coming out here facing teams like Canada and facing fucking
the best practice
shots
they'll ever get.
And making crazy saves, and they're just building their own.
Yeah.
I think it's more for goalies. And you've been saying that for the past couple of days leading up to us coming here. We had to pretend we liked hockey. So...
I love hockey. Something in my fucking mouth.
What? Something in your mouth? It's your tongue.
No,
your teeth. Anyway, but he's been saying this the past few days, I think, or maybe even a week, like since World Juniors is back, and you said the World Juniors is for goalies.
Oh, I love it. That's why I love.
And that's
watching.
His like this is his like hands down. It's Auston Matthews
and goalies,
and then goalies in the World Junior goalies.
Yeah, it's so fucking
under
true,
18 men.
It's so true.
And Auston Matthews.
Yeah.
It's just his thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that too. But they always do put on a show.
No,
the goalies do.
Absolutely. Like oh fuck, what game was it the other night I was watching? And Buddy just made the goalie look like an idiot, and then he was completely out of position, and then reached around with his fucking paddle and stopped this kid. And I was
you
like,
sent me the clip.
I think video.
It was Austria and like the Swiss or something. It was the most random game.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's the thing. Those end up being some of the best games.
No, yeah,
Germany, this tournament was fun to watch. Like, but a lot of people go, "Oh, we only need to watch Canada," and the Canada games are kind of boring until this stage when we're in semifinal, when they actually get do or die. You go home if you lose.
Yeah.
Or like you're actually facing tough competition, and it's actually a match, right?
And we have Russia next, right? Yes.
Yeah, Russia in the semifinal.
Okay, but like,
dude, that's gonna be
here's
so
the
good. I
problem.
love watching Canada.
And when I said
all the time.
call back, before I was rudely interrupted by you guys carrying on the video properly. But when I said I don't know what game I'm watching,
right,
I don't mean I don't know what teams they are.
Right.
Okay, I just want to make that clear because I felt like you guys thought I didn't know what fucking team. I mean that I don't know if it's
quarterfinals.
Yeah, quarterfinals. Semifinals.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they're playing for.
Stage,
I thought the gold medal game was Christmas Eve. Like I fucking didn't know.
Well, they fucking hype it up so much before, so you think like, oh, shit's going down, and then there's literally like a week and a half of round robins.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Dylan Cousins is on a rampage right now.
Oh my God, Tomasino has my respect.
Oh my God, me too.
Exactly.
I'm a huge Jamie Drysdale fan, dude.
Yeah,
buddy.
The way he walks the line with the puck and is able to keep his head up the whole time, know where he's at, and make the play.
I'm a big number 4 guy.
fucking loving it, Bowen.
Don't know. Yeah, that guy fucking. That guy throws his dick around.
Yeah,
he does.
He's a big firm boy. You can tell.
Yeah. And the goalie's playing well too. Levi.
Oh yeah, big time.
You know what? Mad respect to the goalie. Again.
You heard that goalie story, right? How he fucking came. Everyone's talking about it, but you've heard that shit, right?
I didn't.
So he didn't get invited into the Team Canada summer camp.
Okay.
There was 5 goalies invited. He was not one of them. Then all this pandemic shit's going around. No hockey was played. None. But Team Canada's scouting department went in and rewatched a ton of like CHL tape or like specific tape on goalies. Identified this kid and was like, we need to bring him to the camp ahead of the tournament. So they brought him, and it was like a 6-week camp, and he won the starting position in that 6-week camp, and he's been an absolute stud ever since.
Wow.
Like, how crazy is that?
That's wild. Much respect to that kid, man.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
I don't even know. Like, probably, he's under 20, so he must be 19.
I felt like I was in a lucid dream.
Yeah.
That was insane. Did you hear that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
And is he like drafted yet or undrafted or?
He was drafted in the 7th round by, I think it was Florida. Florida. Yeah, so they might have a stud on their hands.
They got a sleeper pick there.
And Tyler and I just did a video last night, and he's rocking he had the note here. It was like a 0.64 goals against.
Wow.
I like Carey Price numbers. Like, it's crazy through this World Juniors how good he's been. But yeah.
It all starts with the backstop.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking cat hat.
Yeah. He's a stud, man.
Oh,
cat hat.
He's a nice little goalie too. But I really
like when people from Boston take Carter Hart. Cat hat.
I really like the way they play a lot. Like I said, I love watching the younger Canadian kids play because there's so much talent that we may not see in the, because majority of the games we see are Q games.
Yeah.
Some OHL games, CHL games, or CHL's a league or whatever. Yeah. But we don't get to see all these young kids, and then we see them at the World Juniors, like, wow. Like, the Canadian talent that's stretched throughout the league is pretty wild. Yeah.
And they're all like first-round picks that are on this team. Like, I think there's 20 first-round picks on the roster, and the roster's like 24 in total. Like, it's wild how much skill is on that team. And they can play any way. They can play physical. Mm-hmm. They can, they have the skill, but they have the smarts. The experience. It's just so much depth on the team, and it's like the perfect year, plus with the pandemic. So you're getting guys like Drysdale, your boy. He'd be in the NHL right now, probably, or at least in like the training camp or something. Yeah, trying to figure out, What
a stud.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Auston Matthews. Stud.
This Jamie Drysdale kid could
Could fuck.
Get to that Auston Matthews level for me.
Yeah.
Really?
You could, man.
I'm a big Josh Brook guy. That's my guy. Josh
Yeah.
Brook has been, and he always will be until I see him playing for the Habs. I won't be happy.
Yeah.
And it might happen
I hope
when he's
it works
30.
out because he struggled when he first joined. When he first started pro, but he's still young
Look at
too, right?
that.
You never know.
Holy-
The old mop.
Dude, that's not a fucking mop.
What, is
Yeah.
that a mullet?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, that looks
It's called flow, I think, is what
It's
the
I
lettuce.
can't. I
scenes
really.
call it.
I really.
Lettuce.
yeah.
I really can't even talk.
Lettuce.
Like,
That's probably best.
I've got no hair, but
I'm not taking mine out.
Yeah. Let's not forget. I'm just gonna get the
Al
fuck away
McGinnis.
from my hair right quick. Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking Caden Gooley, Habs prospect.
Yeah, really?
Dude's vicious.
Yeah.
Like he's getting a lot of Shea Weber comparisons right
And
now.
he's playing for.
Canada.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You
and
came fucking prepared.
Dude, I've seen. Okay, they played 5 games. I've seen 2.
This is
And I fell asleep during the other one.
Yo, we got young kids, man. We're not fucking. I haven't paid hella attention to, I haven't.
Your
How the
kids? You
fuck am I?
haven't paid-
Well, my kids, I have, motherfucker. Yeah.
I haven't paid any attention
Sorry,
to my
honey.
kids.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have been paying attention to my kids. I haven't been paying attention
Yes,
to
yeah,
the games.
right.
It's fucking hard, dude.
It is.
So
I
get it.
ignore my kid
Yeah.
all the time, so I
But-
can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
but
lot-
your kid is like 13,
14.
14. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
true.
It's a little different than a 1
Yeah,
year.
she's not going to drown when she takes a bath or
Yeah.
anything.
You know what I mean?
I still worry about it. She's an idiot.
Oh my God.
Jesus. But no, Caden Gooley is a good fucking hockey player.
You keep wanting to think he's a goalie just because of his name, Caden Gooley.
Caden Gooley, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But he's getting
It sounds
shape-
like a...
This is great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's so, I don't know. I'm so excited for these kids these Canadian kids, because it's almost every Canadian kid's dream to play
It definitely is every Canadian kid's dream.
hockey.
I don't even care
Yeah.
if you're a chick.
You know what I mean? Like hockey.
You
I
think
remember-
about sleeping with a hockey player.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a
Playing with that leaf on your chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's you're
We
either when you're
ran
in your
around in our
driveway.
boxers,
Yes,
dude.
I know. When you're in your driveway, you're either
that's what I
playing
was
for
thinking.
Team Canada or you're playing for your favorite team, and it's Game 7 of the Cup Finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Or you're,
so,
Yeah,
you're
I
trying to
remember,
get the
like-
golden goal. Sid's golden goal.
Yeah, exactly. I remember this game we used to play. Like I used to play by my fucking self. Like we'd play it with when we had guys to go, right?
yeah.
Just empty net.
Yeah.
You got a ball, you got a stick, and you're fucking, young, right? You're pretending all Game
Yes.
7 of the NHL.
Absolutely.
Or, Olympics, gold, going for
Yep.
it. And, if you hit the crossbar, you score. If you miss, other team gets possession, and you go back and forth, back and forth. And, it's true. Like, it's every kid's dream to get to that point where you're at that moment, at that fucking place where you're about to seize the ultimate
Yeah.
Wow.
Canadian hockey fucking
Wow.
Dream.
goal, right?
Scotian,
The dream.
Canadian, everybody.
Like when these kids score, and they're selling, and they're grabbing their jerseys, and they're like,
Oh,
you know,
I can tear up.
It's
can
like
tear up,
you
like-
just know, like that, like so
That's when
much.
it's like a parent being super happy, like with their kid.
So much
He's
goes
like
into
fucking-
getting there. So
Yeah.
much goes into that, like that jersey that you're wearing, and then when you
Imagine
finally get to
putting that on.
oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Now think of all that. And think of how,
Drop a
I
drop.
hate to bring this shit up, but how Kirby Dach must have felt when he broke his goddamn wrist. You see his wrist?
yeah,
Yeah, she was all
Fucked.
fucking Stairway to Heaven.
What happened?
Oh, man. It was in the only one exhibition game, and it was against the Russians.
I watched that.
Yeah, and all he went to do was give the guy a little jab. Karma's a bitch, I guess. Hockey gods are a bitch. And Doc said, like, by the noise that he heard, he thought his stick broke when he went
Right.
to do it. But it was his wrist, like, literally just, like, shattering. Like, done. And then he's done for the tournament.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to play for Team Canada last year because he was so good he was on the Chicago Blackhawks. But it was his dream to fucking play for
Right.
Team Canada in the World Juniors.
Right.
So now the pandemic's going on. He went to the Blackhawks and was like, please, like, let me go there,
Yeah.
be one of their best players, lead them to a gold. And then that happens in his only exhibition game. Like, could you imagine that fucking heartbreak? Like, fuck. But we've been fine
Is he
without-
eligible next year?
No, he'll be 20.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, bet you didn't want to
He was named
fake.
captain, like all that shit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's rough. I feel awful for that.
Somebody send that guy a flower or something.
But he's handled it so well. Like he's been supporting the boys. Like,
well, that's what you do.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the only way he's stopping from harming himself.
Woo!
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the guy whose stick broke. Yeah. Was that last year's World Juniors? The year before that? Was it last year?
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Yeah, he was like the captain or whatever.
Yeah, and he went for a 1T or something like that.
His stick
would have tied the game or something. His stick broke.
Yeah, and then he got so much hate on social media.
Was it Finland? Against the team?
Maxime Comtois.
Yeah.
Another Ducks prospect.
Yeah.
Well,
he's a beast too.
Yeah.
He is, but he was a beast all tournament.
Yeah.
They looked for him in the fucking, and his fucking stick broke. Dude, he got told to kill himself by everybody on social media. That's fucked.
It's such a joke how serious, especially in Canada, people take this tournament.
We're the best and the worst hockey fans ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the social media shit nowadays is just fucking brutal, man. Imagine having to deal with that. Like
You're better off getting canceled.
Anyone can be anonymous and just say some nasty ass shit.
See, that's why, like, if I was in all honesty, if I was in that position, I just wouldn't have it.
I wouldn't have it either. I wouldn't go fucking near it. I mean, they used to tell guys back in the day, like, even just like 15 years ago, and that's nothing. That's a flash in the pan. But like 15 years ago, don't read the newspapers. Don't look at the headlines.
Yeah.
Now, like, fucking look at what these kids have to deal with.
Don't read the comments. That's what they say. Now.
Yeah.
Don't read the comments.
Yeah.
It's terrible because the headline's not the worst part anymore.
No.
What they can say about you in the media is not the worst thing they can say anymore because every other fucking piece of shit in the world has a say now.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Anonymously.
8 billion people, guaranteed, well, almost that many people.
Well, because not everybody has access.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But every single person that has access to the internet could potentially, add those numbers up, could potentially tell you to go fucking kill yourself. How would that feel? 6 billion people commenting on a post that you have every day.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Saying kill yourself.
And people will research.
You let us down, kill yourself.
People will research shit and throw it in your face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
You, they will it's absolutely.
They'll find out your blood type if you don't even know. They'll be like, you B positive ass fucking bitch. You can't even donate to fucking bone marrow transplants.
It's true. Like, it's so true. People are fucked online.
Yeah, so I would just be laughing.
I feel bad
driving
for these
around
kids.
in a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah.
I feel
with your fucking knee high.
Yeah, with my knee high shorts and my balls out on my fucking leather seats.
My dick out to the left.
While you're standing in fucking McDonald's, 40 pounds overweight for your fucking height, scrumming through your fucking wallet for some change to buy a Big Mac. Fuck you, you Twitter finger fucking bastard.
Love it.
Wipe the grease off your face, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. I fucking love it.
Wow.
I love it. They deserve it, these fucking people.
Some people's children just don't like...
Yeah. Well, there's that... I think it was Louis C.K. had the bit where it was like, back in the day, if you wanted to be a bully, you actually had to, garnish up the courage...
To be a bully.
And actually go into someone's face and say, your nose is too big and I'm going to beat you up. And then they would react, and you'd either be like, oh, I kind of like that, so I'm clearly a troubled child. Or you would be like, oh, I didn't like the feeling of that, hurting someone else's feelings. Now, you're fucking anonymous, or you just say it to someone over Messenger, and you're fucking... And that hurts when people see this shit, and you don't get no consequences.
Take Call of Duty lobbies.
Dude, Call of Duty lobbies are toxic.
You know what I mean? Like, take online chats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Discord, online gaming.
Craziness. The way that people have we have the ability now to communicate with everybody.
Yeah. And fuck you to everybody.
Everybody.
You can hurt a lot of people.
Yeah. And speaking of that, let's fucking rotate her back to hockey here. Fucking EA, NHL.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, because they said they were gonna really crack down on
like the racist stuff.
Racism and stuff.
Yeah, people are still getting around it. So, yeah, definitely fucking crack down on that shit, because it's ridiculous. And I actually like that they opened up the mics for the lobbies now. mind you, that'd be hard to moderate. But
Right.
I haven't heard or seen a whole lot of bad stuff there. I might be wrong about that, but it's just mainly the names of teams and the names of players.
Yeah.
Oh man, the club
ridiculous.
names are disgusting.
But like
the terrible racial references are just disgusting.
Like, how do you police all that though? Like, do you know what I mean? How? Like,
Don't know.
Yeah.
that's a lot of. Like,
input things in the game where you can't customize the name of the team. It's a generic name, generic place.
Yeah, it should. Yeah,
kind of suck.
Instead of being the Blue Waffle Fuck Pals from fucking your mom's cunt Vegas, like but like that's what they do.
Yeah,
I might be okay with that one. It's just the fucking when you're trying to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think. Yeah,
all
I'm
right, dude.
I'm making a club tonight.
Yeah.
I'll see you boys on NHL.
The Blue Waffle, whatever.
Fuck yeah. Cole Caulfield, she was fucking sniped last
Oh
night.
my goodness, how many bars did he hit? I couldn't even see the puck. I watched the video, and I mean, I'd like to think that the resolution on my phone screen is pretty good, but I couldn't see it. All I heard was ding ding, and I was like, okay. And because the goalie fucking was all over. And he's got a piss missile.
Oh yeah,
for a fucking shot. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Why don't we give some love to fucking Auston Matthews, I guess, and say that release that Cole Caulfield had was fucking Auston Matthews. The fucking as soon as you catch it and you fucking
that's it.
Yeah, you cradle and let it go in the same motion.
It was nice, and it just boom off the bar and in. Yeah, that was crazy.
Like the energy, I don't know. Is it using the energy from the fucking pass and just
I think
using
so.
its own
like,
momentum and just
that's
whipping
some fucking Goku shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And was it a lefty or a righty that sent him the pass because the rotation on the puck will be better for the release of the shot?
Holy God!
We just entered a new galaxy.
Yeah,
dude, I don't know what happened. But does that make sense?
What do you?
No, it does. It totally makes sense. Fucking Markov used to talk about that.
And also,
Shea Weber.
Whenever the fucking the force of the Earth spinning at the same time, the Coriolis effect, I believe.
Well, the Earth's flat, right?
Whatever the pull, the moon is.
Exactly. Wherever fucking Mars was that night, just fucking. Oh man, he felt it in his loins.
Yeah.
And he was able to hit that shot.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for the Earth being round,
it wasn't going bar down.
No.
Shea Weber talks about it though. With Markov, he was like he's been one of the best passers I've ever had because he knows how to get that certain spin on the puck that when it hits my blade, it's going the right way. It's not
And dude, you're teeing up Shea Weber, and if you're a veteran like Andrei Markov was. You already know where to put it.
That's why they wanted to bring him back.
You're just going to let
for the power play.
This big behemoth tee it up. So I worked out west with a guy. Cody was his name. Passed away a bit ago, but anyway, he grew up.
R.I.P. in peace, Cody.
He grew up with Shea and played hockey with Shea in BC, and he said that we hit high school, and he played hockey with him right up to high school. And he said he was shooting pucks in high school that like you couldn't even fathom. Yeah. He said, and everybody knew. He's like, this guy's going to the NHL. Yeah. He said it was absolutely fucking crazy to watch this guy shoot the puck in high school.
Wow.
Yeah, I never got the chance to play competitive hockey, so I never got to really learn how to shoot a puck properly on the ice, like, gain that experience. And then later on in life, I started playing like just fucking beer hockey or whatever.
Yep.
Right? And just going in, and you could always tell the guys who like have played hockey on ice for a long time, and knew how to shoot a puck, because like just the fucking sound and ringing it off the boards, and that's just like beer hockey guys. So like I can't even imagine.
This beer hockey guy's going between his legs.
Like, this guy can fucking shoot at beer hockey. Now imagine if that was fucking Ovechkin. What would that fucking be?
Yeah.
Like fucking,
dude, these guys
literally like a missile fucking past your face.
Like that's why I think goalies are crazy.
Yeah.
Like I know they're like pretty padded up, but there's spots where you can still get hit that there's next to nothing there.
Yeah.
And you got guys ripping wrist shots at fucking,
how fast
90s.
How fast was Joe Sakic's wrist shot?
Oh, greasy.
Or Peter Forsberg. Is it on his fucking notes here? Let me see.
That's fucking Victor Mente's time on ice. That's what that is.
From when?
I don't know. I just thought this was.
Yeah.
Is that stand for dick size?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that dick size and curvature?
I don't know if I can't remember.
Scotian Canadian After Dark. Victor Mente, number 53. His penis Impressive.
Oh, follow me on OnlyFans.
There it is.
By the way. Yeah.
That's Scotian
Hook me
Canadian.
up on OnlyFans. That would be sick. Fuck, I had a great thought there, but I can't.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know if my memory's horrible, but I can't remember if Sakic's wrist shot was more accurate or if it had more speed to it. Because I can remember him being like a sniper.
Him and like Marcus Naslund.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, he
had a good shot.
Shout out to
one of the best shots
you.
of his era for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the best.
That was the you know what that was the
shot,
wrist shot though. That was when those snipers and those danglers really came out. Was that era, and now look at where we're at now, where you've got the actual dangler category where it's just fucking you're welcome thanks to fucking Pavel Datsyuk.
I remember I don't remember the year, but I remember watching. It was when it was Team Canada in the Olympics, and I remember watching the game. And I don't know, Sakic had a breakaway and he scored or something like that, and I think it was the gold, might have been the gold medal game. Anyway, I remember going to school the next day just being fucking jazzed, and the teacher being like, "Did you guys watch the game?" And I was like, "Yeah, definitely." And he's like, "Well, what do you think?" And I was like, "Well, you just can't let Joe Sakic in on a breakaway. He's just going to score." And the teacher was like, yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's got a good shot.
I think Peter Forsberg's might have been strong. Might have been.
Peter Forsberg has the best motherfucking highlights of any single NHL player ever. You go on YouTube and you look up Peter Forsberg highlights.
Right after subscribing to Scotian Canadian.
Yeah, just don't dip on us yet, but it's fucking no joke.
Really?
Really? Yeah. Powerful, like fucks people up.
Yeah.
Like, just
wasn't he the
powerful
king of the hit before? Like when he's going into the boards, he'd shove his shoulder back first to get the defender before they hit him.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he start doing it? Was that Kachuk?
I don't know exactly who, but that's fucking.
Look out for me taking over YouTube on hockey content. Obviously, I'm a genius. Cooking bacon on the ice.
Yeah. No, but fucking he smashes people. The hands on him. Fucking
silky.
Stick handling like crazy.
There was a video that came out when he was like 10 years after nobody had talked to him, and he's just been in Sweden being a fucking stud, and. It was him on the pond and showing his backhand with his wrist, his wrist strength with his backhand. And he was shooting from 15 feet out, hitting the crossbar.
Yeah.
Every time. Laser beams with just his weak hand.
Yeah.
Backhand. Just fucking ringing them.
Yeah. These guys are next level.
Those guys are the guys like Jaromir Jagr, who just had a crazy 2-goal game there and fucking recently, and he's 47.
Yeah. He just won't retire.
Oh my god, have you seen that guy?
Jaromir Jagr fucks.
You don't know he doesn't even know what to drink.
No, I don't. I started thinking about it and I was like, oh.
Jaromir Jagr.
68, right?
No. At one point, we were talking about the World Juniors.
We were.
Yeah.
We still are.
Yeah, we still are, kind of, yeah. No, it's fucking, I'm pumped for it. Semis are coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caulfield's gonna be a Montreal Canadian.
That's how it happened. We started talking about releases, man. Yeah, that was
But this other guy, this Zegras or Zegras?
Yeah, Trevor Zegras, man.
Zegras.
Ducks prospect, baby. Dude, he's been fucking ripping.
Well, I was watching the States game there the other day, and I was like, man, I fucking love watching these guys play that are coming up into the NHL or going to be drafted or whatnot. That's super cool.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking bomb. Trevor Zegras is fucking gross. Yeah.
God, man. Nothing. This guy's just such a fucking boat anchor, man. It's not even funny.
Fucking boat anchor.
But Canada-Russia will be really close, so that'll be fun to watch. Two of the 5 best teams in the tournament, and they're both heavy, so they're going to be smashing guys. Mm-hmm. And skilled.
You had a video about that, too.
Oh, yeah.
I watch all your videos. I'm a big fan. Scotian Canadian. Like and follow.
Yeah. And then the U.S. Finns, it's going to be tight too. And then and it's gold medal the day right after. So Canadian division. Yeah, you didn't know about this?
No idea. It goes to show you how much.
Explain it just for the people,
so
for us.
We all know what's going on. The fucking pandemics, and we got the border closed down at the States.
Okay.
So if teams were to come in to play a game in Canada,
they'd have to quarantine.
They had to quarantine for 14 days. So that just does not make sense. So Canada, only Canadian teams are facing each other this entire season for 56 games. Obviously, we got the divisions down in the States that are going to face off against each other. It's all just interdivisional play. And so the Canadian
So we're
division,
just one big incestual pool of hockey up here.
Yeah.
That's going to be so sick.
And there's a bunch of baseball series type. That's the way the schedule
like
works
double
out.
headers, like the night after night.
So we start with Toronto, and then the next I think it's Vancouver maybe for 2 games, then Edmonton for 3 games.
Against either like a series.
Yeah, and then
my god, the stats coming out of this. This is a
It's gonna be fucking hype, dude. I am. Every night is hockey night in Canada. I'm fucking
That's so great, dude.
Thrilled. We end the season.
So much fucking hockey.
We end the fucking season 3 times in a row versus Toronto.
Are you gonna fucking fuck me or not?
That's gonna be the most stressful period of hockey in a long time.
Yeah.
You're gonna quit being a dad. You're gonna have to.
These games better be on late. I'm telling you right now.
You're gonna have to go full divorce.
Just think how many games a day is it gonna be? Like, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta pick up the NHL Game Pass.
Oh, 100%.
No, because half the games are blacked out anyway. Fix your shit.
Yeah, that is some bullshit.
Oh yeah, the blackouts.
Say it right to the blue dot.
Yeah, it's
fucking listen, bud.
Joke, man.
You're trash. Figure it out.
Other thing too, every single Canadian team is tough as nails.
Yeah.
And even the teams that you wouldn't think of tough as last year,
How many times do we play Connor McDavid?
9 or 10 times.
No, how many times do we in a regular season?
Twice.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
How crazy is
How
that?
many times do we see those goalies?
Yeah.
How many times do they see our speed?
Yeah.
How many times does Carey Price get to go up against Connor McDavid? 2 times a year, and it's fucking...
Yeah.
And they have like a week of media around it? Wait until they play 3 times in a row, and it's a fucking Connor McDavid shot to Carey Price save ratio you're looking at every night. Because it's like fucking head-to-head shit.
Yeah,
it's a stats...
So fucking true.
It's a stats nerds fucking come fest.
Yeah. It's a superstar filled fucking league.
It really,
or division.
Oh
yeah,
absolutely. Man.
Drouin, gonna be great.
I'm still every single fucking heading into the season. I'm like, this is gonna be Drouin's year.
Dude, I know.
This is gonna happen.
I'm such a Drouin fan. Like, not as just come on, dude, please.
You can do it, bro. Like,
I know you can. Like, we've seen you.
Let's put it together.
Do you need Nathan McKinnon?
Like,
just tell us.
Yeah.
You know what?
Just let us know.
I think he does. He needs a smart, skilled, actual superstar center.
Kotkaniemi.
Who's he been fucking playing with his whole career in Montreal? He had a season with Max Domi. That wasn't too bad.
He's so inconsistent. Yeah. They don't fucking give him somebody to, like, cling on to.
Yeah.
Because he needs to. He's a little fucking porpoise. Is that the word?
Before that, he's playing with Plek.
Yeah.
Or, like... You know, he hasn't spent any time with Denos. But yeah, every year I'm like, fucking, this is it. This is his 80-point season.
Dude, I would, oh man, 80 points for Joanne. I would be quite happy. I'd be a very happy person.
He just has so much skill.
But it looks like I don't know, maybe he looks like he's just trying to do too much.
It looks, and honestly, it looks like he gets lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Tries to dangle too many guys.
I think you're right there. Yeah, like he's
because he walked over teams and fucking
in the queue, but he can't play like that.
But buddy, you've been in the NHL for how many years now?
I'm pretty sure his second game didn't he get absolutely ass fucked by some guy? He got hit so fucking hard. I don't think his soul ever came back.
Ovechkin. This season.
I don't think his soul ever came back.
No, that was.
He came back with a haircut.
That was probably the biggest hit of the season. That was open ice. Fucking.
He's like what 6'3", 220.
Ovi, he might even be 6'4", dude. Like I think he's 6'4", 240. Like he's fucking huge.
He's a Bifuglia.
That's a big Russian bear.
Yeah.
With an absolute fucking rocket.
Yeah. Someone look that up because it's actually ridiculous how big
Hey Siri,
Ovi is. And
how tall is Alexander Ovechkin?
Genos.
Yeah,
but so
hey Siri, how tall is Alexander Ovechkin?
Alex Ovechkin is 6 feet 3 inches tall.
Oh, you had it. But how much does he weigh? He's a big...
Hey Siri, how much does Alexander Ovechkin weigh in pounds?
Alex Ovechkin weighs 107 kilograms.
Oh.
You suck.
That's about 230 though. 230 or 240.
Well, you should have just asked her what it is.
Hey Siri. New series with Siri. Hey Siri. What's 107 kilograms in pounds?
107 kilograms is 235.89 pounds.
Oh, it's off by a couple pounds. Oh, dude.
Well done, dude.
Yeah.
That's like a me statistic.
Dude, that's a big dude.
Yeah.
That's a large human.
He's fucking huge.
How fast he skate? That's
Very
a train.
fucking
Dude,
fast.
these guys, like, football players hit hard, but these guys are hitting way harder.
Oh, yeah. The speed they get up to with those skates, man, and then they can just throw all that momentum. No, like, even when you're running, you gotta think you're fucking... Every step you're taking, there's some, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Momentum loss? When
Yeah.
you're gliding, and then fucking...
Like,
Anyway,
these guys at 6'3", skating fucking, high 20s, maybe.
You don't think about that on TV, though. You don't think that Brendan Gallagher, a 5'7" guy on skates, going into a corner against 6'3", 235-pound Diesel,
Yeah.
and they just fucking, and he goes in, and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's just
And you notice these guys because it's not the big guys that stand out.
Yeah.
It's the small guys.
Yeah.
Because the majority of the league is pretty fucking big.
It's those Cole Caulfields. It's them fucking Who's Your Fathers. It's them fucking Riddle Day.
They look like the odd guy out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But
then you get fucking Who's Your Father there, fucking Zdeno Chara.
Oh my god. And
Going
he's a
over to
freak
fucking...
among freaks.
How many times does Washington have to face Boston this season?
10. How good is that?
That's
man?
great.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
What,
Fuck, wouldn't it suck to get a Chara jersey for Christmas?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Mom, my favorite
That would
player.
suck. Yeah. But the Canadian division is fucking, dude, it's so tough. Like,
Yeah.
Like if I can go through in my head right quick. So, Edmonton has Cassian.
Nerd.
Fast and yeah.
Go through my head real quick.
As best as I can. Yeah, as best as you can.
Yeah.
Cassian, he's big and fast and he's mean and he's dirty.
Yep.
And then Darnell Nurse on defense is an
Love that
absolute
guy.
stud. Oh yeah.
Love that guy can fucking chuck hands.
Pounds guy, yeah, and Pounds guys in the corners. I'm trying to think who else. I know there's someone else in Edmonton that's big, but Calgary, Milan Lucic, big bastard. Sam Bennett is super tough.
Milan Lucic, not really a threat to score a goal.
No, he's got
really
a specific role now.
Not really a threat to really snipe one in on you, hey?
Makachuk.
Oh yeah.
Makachuk in Calgary. He's gonna be stirring up shit. We're gonna.
Dude, I
Dude,
love
there's
the
going to be a
Kachuk
lot of what was
a
that?
lot of rivalries.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Edmonton and Calgary playing a
10
bunch of
times.
times. Fuck.
Dude, imagine the
Battle of
merch.
Alberta.
Imagine the merch they're gonna create, the Battle of Alberta, the fucking the battle in the saddle.
And we had that last year. Cassian and Kachuk going at it.
Oh,
that big
yeah.
feud, and they were.
Yeah, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
what
well,
was going
Cassian
on
came
there.
out and said that he's really excited about the Canadian division because he makes to get that little fuck turtle a bunch of times. Is what he said.
Good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's already
I love it.
started.
I love Matthew Kachuk.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I love him.
I know.
I love how
And
they
I
play
love-
like their dad.
Zach Cassian. And
Like-
oh yeah.
How they play.
I'm
just
excited.
gritty.
I'm a little more excited now that I've actually it's been explained.
Yeah.
Because I just don't really pay attention too much.
And then there's let's go Ottawa. Brady Kachuk, his brother's
Yeah.
there, so they're going to
Love
be
him.
facing 10 times.
Love him.
Ottawa picked up Galchenyuk, which is low key. That could work out.
Did they really?
They did, yeah. And Auston Watson, the fighter from Nashville, so they got
Yeah.
a big fighter on their team. They picked up Goodbrinson. He's a big fucking
Yeah.
bastard.
Who the
defenseman.
fuck did we just get?
Corey Perry.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
Corey
yeah,
Perry,
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna stir
We got
up some
the fucking-
mad shit.
We got the tallest gremlin
Yeah.
known to man.
Corey Perry.
That guy and Brendan Gallagher. He looks like he shat Brendan Gallagher out. Brendan doesn't he?
Hills have eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Fuck, this
It's
is
just
brutal.
they're
Dude,
both
Corey
fucking
Perry
weird.
was a stud.
He was
50
until-
goal scorer.
You know what I mean? How many
Well,
times did he
how-
do that?
I think just once, maybe
Well, he's
twice.
not Mike
I think just
Bossy.
once though. But he had like 30 and 40 a couple times. He's a absolute beast. Him and Guts.
Imagine he
Fucking
just
love
comes
Corey
out
Perry, man.
1 year and just lights lamps. He's just out here.
I
He's
mean,
got
you
it.
never know. On the power play, he'll definitely score some dirty.
Well,
ones.
he's gonna bring in a real type of grit that we wanted from Dale Weiss. A type of grit that we wanted. Well, Nate Thompson gave us some good grit, but not really the type of grit that Corey Perry has. It's those kind of people that you're trying to fuck me up, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm listening to
Little
you.
shit. It's those type of people that we've brought in
Yeah.
And that we haven't gotten the results from that we really needed. Because they haven't had the puck skills.
Yeah.
But Corey Perry brings that no fucks given in the corners and also puck handling
Literally
skills.
no fucks given. Yeah.
Like he'll game misconduct, no problem for him.
Yeah.
He goes out expecting to play 30 seconds.
Yeah. And like with the rivalries, he's the perfect player to have because he doesn't give a shit.
No.
And he's gonna take some penalties, probably some stupid ones.
Yeah.
But he's gonna draw so many.
Yeah.
With how these rivalries are gonna go.
And then
Zach Cassian's gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, you bring Yoel Armia onto the ice after that, and he should be leading our power play. I think, just saying. As a Canadians fan, like Yoel Armia.
He's got fucking hands.
If you're not an assistant captain next season, something's wrong.
It's going to be cool to see.
Huge fan, dude.
It's going to be cool to see
Point out the obvious.
The players face these goalies so many times.
Yeah.
They're gonna learn.
Yeah, but it's also cool on the other end too because the goalie's gonna get used to what.
Yeah.
So you're really gonna have to see players kind of change their play style a little bit if it gets to.
You mean you're playing them 10 times?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how do we fucking?
How much is Carey Price gonna get in the head of some of these guys too?
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like those nights where it's the Connor McDavid, Carey Price. How much is Connor McDavid in Carey Price's head?
Yeah.
How much did they have each other's number? Fucking get her going. Let's do it. Fucking drive it into you, bud. And so
Auston Matthews has Carey Price's number.
He really does.
He does. So
does
that's gonna
fucking,
be a big. That's
so
gonna
does
be a
Bertuzzi.
huge storyline. Tyler Bertuzzi.
Yeah.
That's a good one. He actually really does.
He does. Like
He
every fucking time that the Red Wings play the Habs, I know that Tyler Bertuzzi's scoring at least 2.
Yeah, it's so fucking true. That's such a good point, man. Fuck Tyler Bertuzzi, man. And
Not just a comedian.
I would, yeah, exactly. I would love to pick up him actually and bring him and somehow get him out of Detroit. But he's a fantastic fucking player.
Yeah, they'll lock him up for a career if they can. Because
Yeah.
he's that grit. He's that fucking. He's classic bougie ratchet baby. He's I fucking love him.
I just love players like that.
And just get to think what we get to watch Sid play a bunch of times. We get to watch McKinnon play a whole bunch. So we get to see the Cole Harbour kids go to work too, which is awesome. I love watching these guys play.
And they're like cut from the same cloth, except McKinnon is like has some slightly more modern. Like he's the speed and the skill on McKinnon is just like
and you watch him talk too, and he's just so humble.
Yeah,
and he's just so like
he just does his thing.
You know what I mean,
like
man?
A typical Nova Scotian.
Yeah,
off the
like
street.
I just wanted to get better. You know, I just kept on the ice from sun up to whenever, shooting pucks.
Yeah, he's a stud, man. And like, there's not many guys that their hands and feet work as well as theirs do. Like between him and McDavid, there's only like him and McDavid that can play at that level where
you have to be a certain type of fucking rock star to have that kind of fucking puck skills to keep it on your stick.
Most definitely.
To be aware of what's going on around you and to be able to move your feet that fucking quick.
Yeah. And he scores from fucking everywhere. He scores from everywhere.
Well, it's
crazy.
His fucking, honestly, like in all honesty, his fucking, what am I saying here? Oh, his passing. Insane.
Yeah.
McKinnon's passing. Disgusting.
Everything he does is just next level. It's
it's a cut above. If you could watch like an isolation camera all game of Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah.
I wonder how impressed everybody else who isn't like say a fan or just knows him as like when he comes onto the SportsCenter top 10. But like I wonder how many more people would appreciate I assume you could say that for every player in the NHL because they're the best of the best.
Yeah.
So if you run an isolation camera on somebody every game, how impressed would you be?
Yeah.
With their work ethic, how hard they're going in one shift compared to the next shift. And I feel like you'd really, especially if you did it on the captain of every team, you'd really see a work ethic that would be fucking phenomenal.
And are they going to have...
I'm going off on a tangent.
Are they going to have fans in the stadiums?
Some will.
Florida's 25% capacity.
Which, they'll be lucky to fucking fill that.
Yeah.
In a normal year, but... some will, some won't.
So, will that allow for more camera angles?
Because I
didn't think there was like last season.
Yeah. So when you came back, you fucked up.
Yeah.
I was stoked about like a bunch of different camera angles.
Yeah. Oh, for the return to play.
Yeah.
And there wasn't.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, give me something
I like
dynamic.
the presentation, but yeah, like they could definitely do better.
Yeah.
Imagine the fucking slow-mos they could get.
Dude, I was watching...
That's what I mean. They need a camera on every piece of glass in the offense.
Yeah.
On every piece of glass on the ice, they need a camera.
I mean, I see the NFL doing these fucking paws and fucking...
Yeah.
Views and shit all the time.
And they have the drone down the middle, too.
Yeah.
Well,
right on the water.
was watching the game tonight, and they have like the portrait mode on your phone, like it kind of blurs back. Well, they have like that like a camera that's like portrait mode, and it's like fucking high resolution right on the player, and everything else is just kind of like blurred in the background. It's super, super fucking cool.
It's fucking NASA technology, dude.
Like,
that's for looking at fucking craters in your anus.
And we're getting fucking sports plays
down
to the pixel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nuts.
It's like you're using your fucking whiteboard over here when we play NHL.
Yeah. I almost don't want to get away from this fucking toughness in the Canadian division. I'm stuck on it because it's going to be fun, man. Even Toronto. Wayne Simmons.
Yeah.
Fucking Wayne Simmons.
Really.
Joe Thornton is a little gritty.
Dude,
like,
we get to see Shea Weber wreck everybody.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to hype up these other teams, but you're right. We're the toughest in the Canadian division.
You know what I mean? We've got a great defensive pairing.
Yeah. Fucking...
I'm no good at that.
We've got a great defensive pairing.
Let me take over here.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Tell us about our defense.
Yeah. Shea Weber
Thanks,
is a unit. We don't need to talk about him too much. We know he's going to pound people down in the corners, right? We know it.
Oh, yeah,
he's just going to,
what he does.
and you can't fuck with him because he's too big. You know he'll fuck you up if you get into a fight with him. Plus, he has the league's respect.
Right. And he's only, what,
he does.
34?
He's only...
Yeah, exactly. You know it. You know it. I love Shea Weber. I love him. Changed the culture in Montreal, right?
He did. Yeah. Like, what a guy. Like, no, honestly, what a guy to bring in to a team like Montreal, slap the fucking C on his chest. No, this guy knows he can handle the workload.
Oh, yeah.
He knows. Everybody fucking loves him, and he comes out and he just puts in work.
Yeah. Oh, and the guys.
I'd like to see some more offensive output out of him.
Good Canadian kid.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude, he's one of the best goal scoring defensemen in the league.
Well, I haven't seen him hit the net in a while.
He has been missing. He has been missing a bit here and there.
So they just need to tighten up. That's what I'm saying. Tighten up.
Little bit.
Tighten up. Take some power off. Get some accuracy on. Like, what are you gonna do?
So, Ben Sherratt, beast. Joel Edmondson, beast. He's 6'4", like 230. Cale Fleury.
Love that kid.
People. He's
Love
19 years old.
He's fucking firm strong, baby. The guy grew up fucking slinging cows and hay bales.
It's gotta be.
Yeah. Because he goes into a corner, just goes, "Excuse me," and like throws people out the way. Goes, I'm good at hockey.
Yeah. Who else? I know there's more. Romanov coming in. Is
he injured right now?
No, he's not injured. He's good to go. Like he fucking.
Is he playing in the juniors?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, he's not. No.
No.
He's not playing in the
I
juniors,
saw. Oh no,
he played last year. But no, he's coming in, and he's
in Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw there's a bunch of pictures on social media he's been posting about being in Montreal.
I haven't seen this kid play once.
Oh my god, the kid's exciting, dude.
And he's a defenseman?
He's a defenseman, and he is 5'11".
Right.
190, something like that.
Okay.
But he smashes guys somehow. He's just insanely strong.
He's Russian.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
These guys wrestle.
I saw a couple of the Russian
wrestle
guys.
bears.
I saw a couple of the Russian guys on this year's fucking questionably aged. I think they were a little bit older.
Yeah.
I think we had a couple of guys' dads in there.
Yeah.
Maybe filling the roster out. Because I saw fucking a couple of guys that were graying in the beard.
These guys just come out ready to fucking game, dude.
And I don't want to take anything away from like how he plays. Because like he's a crazy smart defenseman too.
He's quick.
It's just the physicality of him is like,
it blows your mind.
How can you do that at that of an age? He did it in the KHL. He's hitting men that are like bigger than him, way older than him. So it's going to be cool.
That's
more toughness. Josh Anderson.
Yeah, I would just pick that guy up.
Holy fuck, man! Like just an absolute unit.
Dale Weiss, we still got Dale Weiss.
He took off, but he was good leadership.
No, he wasn't. He kind of sucked.
When
Dale Weiss is on the ice, I know the other team's scoring. Like that's how I feel.
What was his plus minus?
Definitely
what was his fucking
plus? That's for actually.
Get on your fucking sheet.
I can actually use it here. Dale Weiss. Plus minus. Oh look at that. A 1.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All season?
Yeah.
All season.
Yeah.
Plus minus a 1. How many shifts? 4.
Yeah. But yeah, fuck man, I think the Habs are the toughest in the division for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Perry and then all that defense.
Our back line there sounds pretty solid.
Yeah, exactly. And Kotkaniemi is no slouch either.
I love that kid. I fucking
He's
love
getting
that
big
kid.
too.
You're
know
fucking,
what I mean?
you're rock solid. Your dick's hard as fuck on this kid. Like, I'm
It is.
talking
They call him the Eagle or something?
inappropriately
The Eagles,
large
yeah.
bone.
Oh yeah?
got it,
Okay,
you
great.
got
That's
it.
fucking
The
awesome.
Eagle?
Yeah, that's what
I thought they called him the Mole Man.
Yeah. Mole, mole, mole.
Mole. But yeah, man. Now that we know,
Now that I know.
like now I have a way better understanding. I just knew Canada was playing in Canada, baby.
Yeah.
And
I was like
fucking,
Canadian division,
But the
Yeah,
rivalries,
I assumed.
everything
I
in
know.
between.
Yeah.
Give me some fucking just. I want a weekend where it's like Friday night we play the fucking Leafs, Saturday night we play the fucking Leafs, and Sunday night we play the fucking Leafs,
Yeah.
and every night or even
Like, let's go.
Fuck yeah, Daddy!
Oh my god.
I want it. Give it to me.
Through that whole period, I got, fucking doing yoga and meditating.
Yeah.
Just to get yourself calmed down.
Taking
Knowing
stress leave from
what
work.
is going to come
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Like, oh my God, man.
Like you see how because that every time it seems like every time we play Toronto as Habs as a Habs fan, every time we play Toronto, it's a different game.
It is.
We're playing against a different beast.
Yeah.
They're playing against a different beast in us. Every time we play, it's stalemate because we've got so much talent on both sides that one night it's just like whoever's home, it's like they have the matchup set.
Yeah.
And they've got it.
Yeah.
The rivalry's finally going to, fully ignite. That's an insane amount of matchups in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And
We're playing
Montreal knows how to fucking ignite the rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Because Brendan Gallagher's going to get down there and break his fucking jaw again. No problem.
Yeah, they just come out swinging. These guys are jacked, ready to go.
Yeah.
Everybody's
I'm
juiced
sick
up.
of Montreal being a third period team. I'm sick of it. Because they were a third period team for a very long time.
I'm just tired of losing leads.
Yeah.
Or
Tired of
I'm
losing
not.
leads
Like,
and, one goal game losses and late period goals.
Yeah,
that's another.
That's
fucking
huge
raunchy
against us. It's
one.
like we give up for the last
man,
60
it's
seconds.
brutal.
Holy fuck.
I
Three
don't think we're
voices
gonna have
just
to
saying
deal with that
fuck.
shit anymore. With how
No.
deep the defense is, and I think we're the toughest team in the division, and the Habs Leaf rivalry is going to be absolutely insane.
Every single rivalry. I want the Battle of Alberta. I want Montreal to be the most hated team in the Canadian division because we're ruining your lives in fucking overtime.
And our attendees in your head, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I saw a video. Speaking of Carey Price, I saw a video of him the other day around Christmas time. I guess he's wishing somebody Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday. But I was like, holy fuck! You don't hear Carey Price talk very much, but he's native as fuck.
Well, yeah, he's
like he was like, hey man, it's Carey Price here, and
oh man,
but yeah, I didn't know he was that native when he spoke, and it threw me right off.
He's a stud, man.
He's so cool.
He's such a stud.
He's so great. Like
first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't give a shit if he doesn't have a cup.
Yeah, he doesn't need
But
it.
when he gets a cup,
when he's not in Montreal.
Oh yeah, right.
No, the
He's
next
He's
4
getting
years.
one, boy.
In the next 4 years, we'll have a cup.
I'm all in. I'm all in on this fucking team. Yep.
I don't think he wins a cup with Montreal.
No?
Nope.
I mean, that's an easy bet to make. There's 31 teams in the league.
Yeah.
But I think he's winning one.
I mean, fuck yeah. I would love to, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Want to see it in Montreal. Need to see it in Montreal.
Just imagine it. How fucking sick that would be. Carey
Boys,
Price
we drive up to
and
Montreal.
Shea Weber get that cup.
We drive to Montreal for the fucking parade.
Oh, I've already warned everybody. Like, I don't care. If I have to quit my job, if Habs win the cup, driving to Montreal, I'm at that parade. I don't give a shit.
You're crying the whole time.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Fuck yeah, dude. There's nothing better than crying.
Yeah, there's a lot of things better than crying, actually.
No, like happy crying.
Eating.
Happy crying is fucking lit.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm a occasional happy crier.
You cry all the time.
Yeah.
You do.
You know what? I actually don't, which is weird. Which is really weird. Yeah,
I cry all the time.
Yeah, you're always crying.
I'm always crying.
Always
bro.
crying. So sensitive, dude.
Dude, I'm always watching something about like an autistic kid that does something really cool or like
He just tears up.
and I just tear right up.
Yeah.
somebody's singing a song. There's this little deaf girl on TikTok that I watch, and her and her dad sign things together, and they go to Target cute. Together, and that just makes me cry. I cried for about an hour straight today watching them on TikTok.
Yeah. So it sounds very motivating, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, the Canadian sign language is so sorry. The Canadian division is pretty.
We are the toughest team in the Canadian division.
You think
we
so?
are, yeah.
I think so.
What about Winnipeg?
Like, who matches us? Winnipeg, you know.
Are we getting Line A or not?
Winnipeg might be the least toughest in the division.
Are we getting Line A on the Habs or not?
I don't think so.
What the fuck happened to Winnipeg anyway?
Their whole decor loss. They would have been one of the toughest, but Bufflin fucked off.
Bufflin literally just said,
yeah.
Peace.
And Blake Wheeler's a big bastard, but he's not out there going to be, scrapping and throwing the body all the time. They got Matt Perreault. He's somewhat of a fighter, right? But I don't know, man. Habs are tough. Like, the Leafs want to pretend that they're tough, which is hilarious.
Yeah, they're not
like,
tough at all.
Wayne Simmons is, I mean, when you compare him to what the Habs have, he'll get knocked around.
Yeah.
Any like
Shay's just gonna
Anderson.
look at Wayne and go,
My buddy.
Come on now. Just quit it, dude.
So
and Shea Weber doesn't put the body on as much as he could.
Yeah, unless he wants to.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's a very smart defenseman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you fucking love this guy.
I do.
You got to start playing different once you get like 34.
Yeah.
He's got to change his game a little bit more.
Yeah.
Use that the knowledge and only use that ability to fucking hammer somebody when it needs to be used.
Smart, right? And that is exactly why he aged way better than PK Subban. And why it was a fucking awesome trade.
Man, you were just saying the other day.
Dude, I said PK Subban was a fucking pawn. But Gary Bettman.
Yes, here we go.
Look, this is what you wanted to get into.
Fuck, yeah.
Okay,
thank God you brought this up.
So Gary Bettman runs this like a giant chessboard.
This is what he's saying.
And PK Subban was brought in to Montreal on purpose to give Montreal the flair that they needed because they weren't getting what they needed media-wise.
Okay, let me just preface this. This is Ryan Tripp's conspiracy that...
No, this is mine.
No, this is his.
This is all mine.
Okay, so this is the Cooking Bacon Shirtless conspiracy that Gary Bettman is in on trades and has control over movement around the league.
Yeah, he runs it like a chessboard.
Yeah.
I will continue.
Yeah, open your minds a little bit here.
Yeah, Illuminati
should be interesting.
So they put every player is on a team on purpose.
Yeah.
There is no chance. The draft lottery is rigged. Everything. Okay? It's got to be. There's no fucking draft lottery, dude.
Yeah.
Okay? They just randomize that fucking thing on a TV screen and stop it when they want?
I mean, they do it live, and they have balls circling around.
Okay, have you ever been to a magic show?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's not. You ever been to,
you know what I mean?
They do have a lot. Yeah, okay, you're convincing me a little bit.
You ever been to a magic show?
Dude, this is the NHL.
And they pull it off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're just a fucking magician who gets paid $50 for kids' parties.
Yeah.
You want to see a fucking group of fucking...
But they've got the tech.
They've got the tech, right? All the shit that's going into the fucking stick curves, buddy, that was made to fucking rig the draft lottery first. Right? So, anyway, so PK Subban...
You're nodding like I have inside information. What's going on?
So,
saying,
PK Subban
think about it.
was put there, and they liked how eccentric he was.
Yeah.
They liked that he was bringing the flavor.
Yeah.
Right? But then, and that's when they did the when he really got huge is when he made the donation to the hospital and stuff like that. Did all the humanitarian stuff. That's awesome. Good for him. Not taking anything away from that. But then, what happened? He started fucking branding himself.
Right.
As a person, not as a member of the NHL.
Yeah.
Not as a fucking member of the Montreal Canadiens. It was his logo, his number.
Yeah.
Right? He got too big for his britches. And Gary Bettman
comes in.
Gary Bettman,
GB.
Because when you're making more money than the NHL wants to give you,
right?
When you're making money off your own stuff outside of your Reebok deals and stuff that they have partnerships with the NHL, so the NHL gets money when you sign a contract with them.
Yeah.
Right? So, and when you go with Nike, and Nike's like, "Oh, hey man, we really like your style. We think you'd be a good fit." That's because Gary Bettman, Daddy Gary, said, "Okay, cool," because Gary Bettman they did a deal with first. to let them into the NHL to now fucking have you.
Yeah.
Because you're Gary Bettman's bitch.
That's fucked.
Right? All right, so let's go back to what you said earlier, which was you were talking about Sid and Nate.
Yeah.
And just people from, like, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
That's kind of insane. We've got some good hockey players. My favorite is Al McGinnis of all time.
I'm glad you say that.
Yeah. He's just fucking... What a badass. From what, New Glasgow? Stellarton? Whatever. Or Antigonish, one of them. Oh. And just fucking hard a shot.
That shit.
Hard a shot. Well, fucking Google it. Look on your
just
fucking...
and a straight sheer woody, too.
Yeah, look through your fucking ellipsis.
Wooden stick. An absolute black... Like
wasn't it Paul Lafrate that held... It was Paul Lafrate for the Capitals. Fucking hairdo on him. Look that up. Highlights of that guy's fucking hairdo. Do it up. Fucking whoever's commenting on this video.
Yeah.
But not until you're done.
Inverness, Nova Scotia.
So first of all, you're going to go...
Where the fuck is that?
I'm talking to the viewers. Shut up. First of all, you're going to go look at fucking Peter Forsberg highlights. After this, when you're done. Because we were talking about that. You're going to go look up fucking Paul Lafrate's hairdo. And how the fuck that stayed on. And then you're going to look up...
3 hours and 40 minutes away.
Then you're going to subscribe to Cooking Bacon Shirtless on anywhere where you can podcast.
Going. Oh, yeah, he's still going.
You're still going.
Let's talk about Al McInnes, motherfucker.
Yeah.
3 hours and 40 minutes away from here. That's where he was born. In Inverness.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Anyway, so yeah. Fucking Al McGinnis.
A blast. You thought Shea Weber can shoot the fuck?
Yeah.
He's 57.
Because that's what I'm saying. Paul Lafrate held the hardest shot.
Yeah.
And he like broke the record or whatever. Or like had the record. And then Al McGinnis beat him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And then it was some fucking nobodies.
Fucking wooden twine. Nobodies. Yeah. Until Shea Weber fucking got the...
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll give some props to Chara, but Shea Weber's a beat.
Dude, Chara's got a disgusting advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
He's got an extended stick. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Play with a normal stick. You bitch.
So he won the cup in 89 with the Flames.
Yeah, my back hurts. Oh my god.
It's cup.
Yeah, 89 with the Flames.
We're not prepared here at all. We just, prepared the liquor and weed, and then we're just fucking riffing.
Brad Marchand. Fuck, I love him too.
Oh, God.
He's the kind of guy that you want on your team, but you hate to play against.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that
perfected the style, but he's skilled too.
Oh my god, he's got disgusting hands.
Yeah.
He's got disgusting hands and vision.
Dude, the fucking hate I used to have for that motherfucker. Like, I used to just absolutely despise him, but you guys are right. Like, it got to a point where it was like, okay, this guy...
He's got
an incredible hockey player.
Yeah.
He's exactly my style of player. Why would I not?
He owns the title for most overtime winning goals in Boston franchise history.
Yeah.
Like, he's good. He's clutch.
Yeah.
He's fucking knows how to get on your skin.
Got a cop.
You love Brendan Gallagher, don't you? Well, why don't you like the better version? Unfortunately. Do you agree?
Somewhat, yeah. I'm not going to fucking, go all in on that one, but yeah.
But, well, when you look at the playstyles, Brendan Gallagher's playstyle, I'm sorry, you can't duplicate. Ever. You can't compare. I'm just comparing the small,
in versatile. Your face kind of
I fully agree, except Marchand's greasy as fuck. And
absolutely.
Gallagher isn't.
True.
I'm a...
True.
Gallagher outworks.
Gallagher
outworks guys.
Why are you licking?
And that's why they piss people. That's why he pisses people off. But
I like to look at the camera. Why are you
licking people?
Who are you licking, bro?
Why are you spearing people?
That's
why are
salty,
you hitting guys from behind? Why, would Gallagher ever do any of those things?
No.
But outside of that, they are the exact same player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
go ahead. Sorry, I just don't understand why you would like a sweaty fucking grown-up.
Still on this shit.
Yeah,
in the playoffs too.
Yeah.
So
I was with you when that happened.
You know your
showed
boys
the slow mo, and it was like up his.
He just licked.
I would beat the living shit out of Brad Marchand, or try. He'd beat the shit out of me. But if I was a hockey player, I would beat the living fuck out of Marchand for licking my face.
That's how COVID started. I don't care what anybody says.
Brad Marchand started it. Brad Marchand started it.
Yeah.
Like 4 years ago.
Brad Marchand started COVID.
I'm actually not accusing.
Can you put that on the screen right here at the bottom? Brad Marchand started COVID. Hashtag. We can start a hashtag.
That's a good one. Who else is from here that we actually enjoy?
Yeah.
We have. Let's go through a bunch of them.
Didn't Kilger play for the Habs at one point?
He did. Yeah. Chad Kilger.
That's Halifax.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
we went to
shit.
school.
Yeah,
we went to
Michelle-
school with this kid. Michelle and Matthew.
Michelle and Mitchell.
Mitchell.
And Mitchell, the twins, Kilgers.
Yeah.
And
And
Matt.
then-
He was like a
He was
relative of them,
just
right?
their cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild. And he played for the Leafs.
Wild, man. That's crazy. Fucking learn something every day, right? I
Right.
kind of feel like kind of...
I feel like you definitely didn't know that.
Yeah. Logan Shaw.
Yeah.
We went through Sid and Nate. Like, we know what these guys do.
You know who the fuck they are.
Sid has 3. Nate's gonna have a few. Yeah. So what can you say? Alex Killorn, Al McInnes is a stud.
Where's
Marchand.
Killorn from?
He's from Halifax.
Really?
Yeah, didn't like fully grow up here, but he's from here. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I mean, he's a cup champion now, so the talent coming out of Nova Scotia. And then you know, what can you say about the Mooseheads program and how many players they've produced?
Yeah.
Alex Tanguay, baby.
Yeah.
That's my guy, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Spent some
J.
time with the
Shigeru
Habs
here
there.
too?
Yeah.
Don't have it
Goes on, wins a cup with Anaheim.
And then fucks off.
Yeah.
Where's he been?
I don't know, somewhere.
Nobody knows.
Running a hockey school or something, whatever these
Run it,
guys do.
see?
Maybe
Running a
thinking
hockey
about
school.
starting a podcast.
Just in the off
Yeah.
season.
Jacob Voracek, Nikolai Ehlers.
Yeah, dude.
Timo Meyer. The amount of guys that are coming out of...
What's that kid?
Halifax.
Who was that 13-year-old fucking... Or not 13-year-old. He wouldn't be playing. Number 13 for the Devils. Nico Heischer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There's another one. Jared McIsaac, prospect for Detroit. Philip Zadina, another prospect for Detroit.
Wow. We really fucking opened your top on this one.
Here's one for you. This was yours.
Marty Perk.
Yeah.
That's who I was trying to.
Marty Perk's my boy.
That's who I was trying to remember.
I think he's with fucking Detroit
I
now,
would
too.
tag team a woman with Marty Perk. Like, that guy's
Was he
a
really?
stud. Love him. I think he's the greatest.
He is a sniper.
He's just fucking awesome, dude. Like, I'm high as shit, but I fucking love that guy.
I don't think I would take that approach in like describing somebody.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah.
No,
I like
you
that
know
guy
what?
so
Look,
much.
if
I
I
would
told
tag
you,
team a woman.
yeah, if I
with
told
that
you
guy.
like that guy's fucking, you know how right on that guy is?
Yeah, I
Right?
tag a woman.
He
with
fucking filmed it while I banged his wife. You'd be like, that guy's fucking.
disgusting. I can't believe.
No, you'd be like,
people-
that's a right on dude.
No, it's not. That's
What do
just
you mean?
wild, man.
I'm not sure.
That's
yet.
a right on guy. I mean, put a poll in your comments. or
Brody,
something.
Brody meets everybody. Who else we got here? Let's go old school. Really old school.
Okay.
You had Tanguay.
Yeah.
Spent some time with the Habs. Cup
Yeah.
champion with Colorado. That's
Yeah.
a good one, man.
Yeah. He had a long career, man. He
Yeah.
played for Calgary, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, he did too. And Pascal Leclerc, the goalie. You know, short stint in the NHL. He was pretty dope. Played for Halifax. Jason King was a stud for the Halifax Mooseheads. That was one of the first fucking Mooseheads games Mooseheads players I kind of knew because he was
Really?
that good for Halifax. I was really young though at the time when he was playing. I think I was like 10 or 11.
Okay.
And 99 points at one point he had for the Mooseheads. Yeah, through a full season.
Was he
He only
just
played
a-
like 60 games or so.
Was he a Moosehead like God or something? Like,
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the legends. A retired jersey, and he went to the NHL, played with Vancouver, had a really respectable NHL career. Fucking yeah, he's definitely a stud.
what are the stats you know on Chad Brownlee?
I just pulled up Jason King before this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Joe DePenta, who played for Halifax, apparently Davey might be related to him somehow. I remember him telling me that story because he played for the Ducks.
Got to be a cousin.
Yeah, cousin. They have so many cousins, man.
Yeah.
And
They've got so many cousins.
yeah,
You got a lot of
their
cousins,
family's
bro.
huge. And,
Never heard of this guy.
Yeah,
ever.
so he won a cup, and I wouldn't have either. But Dave was like, yeah, like he had a picture of him. He's like, yeah, this guy won a cup. He's my cousin. He's from here. And then I'm just gonna transition here. Jody Shelley. You can't forget about Jody Shelley.
What a fighter.
Yeah, beast. You know,
What a fighter.
went to Columbus there, and now he's broadcasting for Columbus.
Really?
Doing commentary. He's just trying to.
Nice. If there's anybody that knows the organization,
Yeah.
it's Jody.
Oh, fuck. Actually, that's what I'm doing this month. Taking the kid to a Mooseheads game. Her first Mooseheads game.
Are they starting back up?
Yeah, they are. They're playing.
Okay, that's dope. I wasn't sure. I haven't been like
I'm going on the 23rd.
dialed in on that. That's awesome.
Are they gonna have like concessions or anything, or are you just gonna go for the game and then dip?
They must have concessions. You got to think they'd be looking.
Dude,
for some
that's
money
a tough one.
Yeah.
But they do have to make money.
They'd have
So they'd be
like
doing
the
it-
health fucking regulations
And then the
shit
certain,
would
and
be
then
so...
the amount of people that they have in
Like
the
you
ring.
ain't going
The
up and down
majority is
selling
going
popcorn.
season ticket holders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So after that,
You're upper
Only
wall.
so many. It's definitely like 50% capacity at minimum. Like it might even be 25. And I think they like separate, like if you're in section whatever, you can only stay on that side of the rink. You can't like do a lap.
Oh,
You
smart.
can't go, yeah.
You should be able to
Yeah.
be only in that section, and people can on the outside can just bring you food.
Dude,
you should
what
just
they
get room service.
Room service. To
what
your
they
seat.
should have done
Yeah.
is they
They
should
come
have
with a
just
fucking
built.
Yeah.
catheter and you just...
They should have just.
Here, sir, do you need to piss? Here's a cup. No, sir, I've upgraded to catheter.
Yeah. See over there, that's where you whip your piss jugs when you're done with them. Just
Oh my goodness.
Right onto the ice.
Yeah.
If you don't like a player, hit him with his piss jug.
Yeah, we're not throwing pucks at center ice during this intermission.
Yeah.
We're actually going to whip your piss bottles, and whoever gets it closest to the center
Yeah,
wins
with
a
the
jug.
fucking signed jersey.
with the most piss still in the jug though.
Yeah, it's got to land flat and still have piss.
Bonus points for that shade of
Oh.
yellow or brown.
How
Oh,
dehydrated are you?
Brown piss.
Yeah,
How bad? How
How bad's
bad?
your diet? How bad's your kidneys?
You haven't drank liquid in 8 weeks. If your
Yeah.
piss is brown. You should probably.
They should
You're
have just done
probably
like
dead.
designated like hall like pathways to like
Yeah.
certain sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. U-turn zones.
Mm-hmm.
All that kind of
Yeah.
shit.
Also, like the arrows on the floor. Fuck, I love those.
Yeah.
I love when people are walking the wrong way, and I just
Yeah, you just look down. And
I just look down, I look
You're
at the
fucking
arrows,
this
then I
up,
look at
man.
them, and
No.
You're really fucking this up, Sharon.
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, you kinda looked at me.
Oh damn! I thought I was getting away with
Oh, I
it.
was just going here, right?
I was being a goofy
yeah.
goober.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
stop it. No.
Canadian
Dude, you know
actor.
what else fucks me up? Is
Looking at each other.
no. How far are they going to get into the science of the curve of your stick, or how far into the science of the curve of a player's stick are they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you're a top notch player in the NHL,
But your curve is like. Do you think like Ovechkin goes into like curve camp where it's like
No,
it needs
I'm
another
thinking-
degree of fucking tilt?
I'm thinking what they do is they sit down, they fucking get him to shoot with his normal stick. They run all their fucking tests and their numbers, and then they make some calculations, and then they graph their own stick curve based on their numbers, what would be the optimal curve for his shot. Then they 3D print it, and they send it to fucking Bauer, and Bauer fucking makes this fucking thing, and then Ovi gets it on the ice, and he starts fucking clapping top cheddar bombs.
Ovi or some kid who
But-
just hasn't... Like, imagine a Galchenyuk with that technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Or,
how far are they, or how far do you think they will go into the science of a player's curve?
They already
and
did
blade?
it
yeah.
with the fucking with their skate blades, didn't they?
Yeah, well, fuck, they got disposable fucking skate blades now that they're clipping in and out of whatever,
Yeah.
and there's definitely some science going on with the...
With the way it's sharpened.
Yeah, oh, big
How
time.
it's it's
Yeah.
fucking beveled. Some people like it to cut through the ice like like this. Some people like it to come down into an actual point like a blade.
Yeah.
It all depends on how
Fuck,
you're.
I used to
and they're-
sharpen a ton of skates at Cleves, man.
Holy fuck, man!
Buddy, they were fucking dusty.
Dusty.
I used to throw
Dusty old
some
blades.
razor blades out there for people.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cutting the ice. That sound when you're
A
cutting
sharpened
the ice there.
a sharpened Marchand skates once.
Yeah.
And then
Holy
he was like,
shit.
he's like, yeah, could you just get Tyler to do it next time? I was like, no problem, my dude.
That's huge.
Whatever,
And
yeah.
Marchand would say that too.
Yeah, I was like, cool, man. Look, I'm not gonna because that's one thing. You don't fuck up somebody's like routine, or especially, you know what I mean. If like I'm superstitious,
Yeah.
so like there's
I'm
a
little
certain way.
suspicious.
There's a certain way
Yeah,
I do
didn't
things.
say
So,
that,
dude,
yeah.
if there's a certain fucking dude that sharpens your skates,
Yeah.
and after he sharpens your skates, you have fucking great games. I am 100% not gonna break that fucking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm a little stitious.
I am.
I'm
too.
not superstitious. I'm a little.
I'm
stitious.
stitious about fucking Chell, man. Like things
Really?
will go. Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm very
Like my
super-
controller, my duct tape fucking controller with I got blue duct tape. I got it's
Yeah.
barely held together, but I just have the feel with that controller.
Right.
It just feels good.
You need a
You
new
know?
one. Get a new controller.
He
I
gave me
gave-
one.
I gave
He
him
me
one.
one. He hooked me
I
up.
gave him a new one.
Yeah. You're fucking right though. Like it seems crazy to think about that, but like right now they're putting chips in jerseys so that they can track how fast guys accelerate and do all this shit.
Right.
And like 5, 10, 15, what else are they going to be going into?
Right.
They're gonna like we got the advanced analytics guys that are trying to turn hockey into a number, and it just keeps getting more advanced and all these.
Are you on that train or no? Because
Not
you have
really.
a YouTube page dedicated to hockey stats and a team, so.
Not really in terms of like, I definitely think it's a useful tool, but I think that you can't. Is there a
certain point they're crossing that you don't like?
I think it's getting better than what it was.
Oh, okay, cool.
I definitely think it's getting better than what it was, but the thing is that to have it be useful to you, you actually have so much to look at in terms of data because you can't quantify hockey into one number. For it to be successful, you're going to have to look at like a shitload of different data points. But I don't think even that is really, as useful unless you pair it with what you're watching. Because you don't know who, certain guys have they don't have the attitude, they don't have the will, they don't have.
How do you quantify attitude?
Yeah. No, exactly. How do you qualify a guy who's going to fucking go down and block a shot when you need him to, right? It's the old...
Well, based on his last 15 games, he went down an average of 2.5 times.
You know what?
He only went down 0.5 times.
I'm not against it, but I'm not like, I'm going to look at these Excel sheets and I'm going to go, this is a good player and I want this player. It's
so Moneyball.
Yeah. I would
Moneyballing it now.
Yeah, like I would maybe identify guys, like, okay, I want to look at him. But I think if you identify some guys off advanced stats and then you go look at them and you're like, okay, maybe he's not the guy for us.
Whereas it's reverse Moneyball.
Yeah, whereas other times you'll go, oh, this guy, and that actually matches. So he's going to be a stud. I mean, I think it'll work in some cases and not.
I think that it's great for player development too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The sports science side of the game, I think, is super cool because if they're tracking
sports therapy too.
Yeah, if you're tracking, speed, acceleration, they have the ability to get that one player on camera for their own like training purposes and stuff like that too. So you'd be able to fine tune everything, and then as a player, implement that and adjust that. I think that's. Yeah. You're only going to better the quality of player you have playing in your league.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
There's a lot of NHL players that are definitely against it and aren't for it, but I'm starting...
Old school kind of guys?
Yeah, old school, and GMs as well, but I think you'd be crazy not to look at it, definitely. I used to be kind of like, not huge into it, but I'm kind of coming around and like... Yeah, I definitely see how it could be... The big thing, though, for me is that as a defenseman, or at least, that's how my mind works. I think it's really hard to quantify defense in terms of analytics because a lot of the analytics are based on shots, and they say how many shots is this team getting in 60 minutes, or is this guy when he's on the ice, is he generating shots? Is his team generating shots?
That's stupid.
But
that's not defense. That's offense.
Yeah, exactly. But then there is some stats that'll help that identify, first passes and outlets. How often these guys get past the blue line. And it's like that kind of quantifies it too. But then again, it's just how do you get that hard? How do you identify that consistency? How do you see if why are they blocking the shot? Is it because they made a mistake, or is it because I don't fucking know. I'm just riffing, but
dude, you're where you're going is right. There's not the stats out there that you need to quantify defense. They're not tracked.
Like Erik Karlsson.
Variables. It's the variables that you can't get around. Is what it is. You can't. The variable of who's in it tonight and who's not. Who's on their game, who's off their game, those variables, they count. How they feel mentally that game. Yeah. You can't fucking put a number to that. Yeah. Right? You can't, like, if he's feeling under the weather mentally, he's not going to perform.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, like, hockey is played, there's no out of bounds, okay? And it's incredibly fast-paced. So you're making quick decisions constantly.
Yep.
how can you judge who is making these quick decisions at that,
It's not like baseball.
rate in plenty of different situations all over the ice?
It's not baseball where you're just at the plate.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's hitting that 95-mile-an-hour fastball 15% of the time.
Exactly.
That's
exactly it.
You can't do that because the scenarios and the variables are different.
Yeah.
Because you're making quick decisions there.
Yeah.
Unlike baseball, it's a learned behavior, muscle memory to know how to swing at a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
That's it. Fucking nailed it for me. Because it's so true.
Yeah.
Like
I'm fucking genius. Taking over the Scotian Canadian.
Oh fuck yeah! I actually believe in baseball analytics to the T. Like Moneyball's incredible. Love that book. But how do you? And even they have a hard time.
You read the book. I watched the movie.
Oh yeah, even they have a hard time quantifying baseball. It took them a long time to really hone in on it and convince people. But hockey, that's a whole nother beast.
Yeah, man.
That's a whole nother beast.
There are a few more things that they could track that would be neat, but I don't like...
The chips in the jerseys and shit will help. And all
That's
that,
cool. That's cool. I'm into that.
Chip in the puck, too, so you're seeing
the
passing
puck trail
lanes
again. Give me the puck tail again.
And shot, yeah.
Yeah, how fast the puck is traveling.
Yeah.
Bring back the glow in the puck. Bring back the puck shadow.
Oh, the puck shadow.
Please, because my old lady can't see the puck on the ice.
That would irritate the living shit out of me.
Yeah, I couldn't watch.
She's going to fall asleep anyway.
It's so true. She fucking hates sports. It's like, I'll be like, oh man, hey babe. And she'll be like, what? And I'll be like, you want to come watch the World Juniors game with me? And she's like, no.
Look at this play.
Yeah. She's like, I don't understand.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you check out these guys, Cooking Bacon Shirtless. Anywhere you get your podcast. They're hilarious. They'll drop some knowledge on you.
Yeah.
And this was a blast. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us. This is awesome.
Cop this shit right here.
Yeah, merch coming out soon.
Let us know in the comments.
Let them know, man.
Let them know in the comments.
$600
a hoodie.
This is soft, dude.
$600 a hoodie.
This is really soft.
It's really.
It's nice and soft.
Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go.
Let's go, baby.